guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jackie, and as the title may suggest, I'm doing a makeup collection video. So I really like watching these types of videos, and I also like filming these types of videos. So I think it's been little under a year, might have been slightly over a year by the time you see this video in my new my collection. And my storage, because I've updated that. So I did a declutter, I've done a makeup declutter, and I did a eyeshadow palette declutter, and I'll probably film those two videos separately again. So I'll do a makeup collection and then a eyeshadow palette collection, because I know not everyone likes each one, or you might it might be a bit long. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Please grab a snack, a drink, let's get comfy, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm just going to do a little overview. So I'll step back a bit so you can see. So I have recently filmed a dressing room storage and overview. So I won't go too in depth into stuff, but I will obviously give you some details. So the desk is 2 Alex 5 drawers from IKEA with a tabletop. The little drawers here are from Amazon. This here is actually 2 sets of acrylic drawers. They're just small ones. Here, the mirror is from Wayfair, and then these shelf units here. So this one, and this one are also from IKEA. I'll link them below. They're called something with like strong and I don't remember. Anyway, they're called something. So yeah, and I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I've been fiddling about with the storage for so long, and I feel like I've finally got there with how I want it. So we've just got up here this acrylic holder is from Amazon, I believe. For my palettes, these are drawer units, are also from Amazon, and these ones, if I didn't say it just now, also from Amazon. So that is just a brief overview of that, and we'll get into the collection. Okay guys, so let's get into the actual collection. So I'll sort of do it in somewhat of an order. So we've got foundations here. So I just start grabbing them out. So we've got this W7 Legend Lasting Wear Foundation. Really nice. I love this. It's a dupe, I think, for the Estee Lauder Double Wear or something like that. This one is in natural beige. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's sort of just an open hole. There's no pump or anything, but you know, that's not the end of the world. This is my Clinique powder. I'm not a huge fan of powder foundations, but it's good if you can't take loads of liquids or something away with you. But I think liquid restrictions have lifted now, so that's probably not too much of an issue. This L'Oreal Infallible up to 32-hour fresh wear. I mean, I don't know who's wearing their foundation for 32 hours, but you do you. So this is in number shade 435. It did used to have the shade on there, but as you can see, it's had a bit of a rough time. I bought this when I was in New York about a year ago. It's probably nearing the end of its life, but I haven't got much left in there, I don't think. Next thing is this e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. This is in 6 Light Cool. Really nice. I tried it out the other day. I really liked it. These 2 NYX Butter Glaze, I'm not a huge fan, unfortunately. One is in cashew butter, the other one is in vanilla bean butter, and they just don't really work for me, but they were expensive and I can't return them, so I guess I'm keeping them then, which is fine. We've got this Rem Beauty foundation. This is in light 4G, I think. I haven't used it yet. It's quite quite full coverage. I'm kind of trying to come away from full coverage, and actually I don't even really think it's a shade match for me, but I have it now. So we'll see. I'll probably try it on my face and see how it goes and whether I like it. It's the difficulty when you're like in a shop. I got it from Beauty Outlet at the O2. The difficulty is obviously when you're in a shop, it was really busy. It was not long before Christmas, like it was chaos, so you can't always just try everything. This is my MCO Beauty Miracle Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is a dupe for the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one I absolutely love. This I'm not so keen on. This is in the shade light medium. It's okay, but would I repurchase it? No. And then concealer wise, I've got this Rem Beauty concealer. Again, the shade is a bit off. I don't know if I'd use that either, but it's in light 7C. So we shall see. And then this one is the MCO Beauty. This is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. Make sure I say it correctly. Instant concealer, and this is in Ivory. And really full coverage. You can see that I've just done a tiny little like dot, and it's quite full coverage. So that's it for foundations and concealers or skin tints. I try and come away from foundations. This actually is quite a light foundation, and this one also is very buildable. So I like that. The Rem Beauty I am disappointed in. One, because the shades don't really match me, and two, I thought the packaging would be glass and it isn't. And it's not a cheap brand, so yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's a recycling thing, but you can recycle glass, so I'm not sure there. But this is my setting sprays and mascaras drawer. I kind of put those together because I didn't really know where else to put mascaras. They were in a drawer and I kept forgetting about them. So this is the Lacura Illuminating Setting Spray. I do have a backup of this. Every time I see it, I buy one because it is so good, and this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't think I'd ever pay Charlotte Tilbury money, if I'm honest. If you do, then that's great, but it's not for me. This is a She Glam Good Grip Hydrating Primer and Setting Spray. It's okay. I'll carry on using it. It does feel, I feel like She Glam stuff goes funny a lot sooner than other stuff. Like this I've had for so long. I've probably had it, I couldn't even tell you, 2 years, maybe more. And it's fine. This seems to be a bit odd. Maybe it's the consistency because it's like a jelly. These are my two Urban Decay Up All Nighter, what was it called? All Nighter. This one's very glittery, I'm not really sure why, but anyway, we've got this one. This is a slightly smaller one, and then this is the mini. And then we've just got mascaras. So we've got this clear mascara from Collection. Now tell me guys, did Collection used to be called Collection 2000? Because I heard this the other day and it made me think, did it? I'm not sure, so if you know, please let me know. This is a She Glam mascara. When I bought this I actually thought it was a serum. It isn't. So this is the Lift and Elevate Lengthening Mascara. A Collection or Collection 2000 Fast Stroke Definition Mascara. And then this is the Maybelline Sky Tubes. I haven't opened this yet. I saw Jeffree Star review it and he said it was really good, so I thought I would try it, but I'm going to save it till I've used up all my other ones have gone funny. And then the last three are the Urban Decay Perversion. It's like a mini. The One Size Fantasize Mascara. I guess it's just in black. Very expensive for what it is, but that is cute, so let it off. And then this is the Huda Beauty One Coat Wow, and these are in black. Next is powders and primers. So powders wise, I've got this Huda Beauty, and this is the Cherry Peach Easy Bake Duo. So this is the Cherry Blossom Cake and the Peach Pie. I I saw it online and I was like, I need to get that, even though I've never used the powder before. I have tried it and it's actually really good. When I say a powder, I haven't used a baking powder type thing. This is my Kiko colour correcting powder. I love colour correcting powders. I had a Stila one for a really long time and I hit pan on it quite considerably and the pan went a bit brown and rusty looking, so I thought I better get rid of it. And then this little Revolution translucent baking powder, I don't know if I'll ever use it. I'm probably going to put it in my selling drawer. Actually, I think I am going to, because I'm not going to use it. We've got two Urban Decay primers here. So this is a all-nighter face primer and this is a eyeshadow potions, what's it called, primer potion. I know lots of people rave about this. I haven't used it myself. I'm not so much of an eyeshadow primer person, but I could try that. Then we've got the She Glam Good Grip hydrating primer. This is a dupe for the Elf primer. I don't know if it's any good. I haven't tried it yet. And then we've got the W7 Brow Grip Instant Brow Gel. So I had one from somewhere, Home Bargains, and it made my eyebrows feel like rock. It was horrible. So this actually is very nice. And that one was £1. I think this one is like £1.99 or £2. So for the extra £1, I would rather have that one. And then just 3 face primers here. So we've got the She Glam Triple Threat. It's like a colour correcting primer. I used to have the Stila one, really liked it. That is a good alternative. We've got this Sanrio licensed Hello Kitty. This is like a jelly primer. So cute. That may or may not have been why I bought it. And then this Hello Kitty one. This is also really cute, and the bow. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm excited to give it a go. But I kind of wanted to get through. I opened this one, so I think I'll use that until it dies, and then I'll go for one of the other ones. Okay, so next is lips. This is probably, other than my blush and highlighter, which is kind of 2 things, and face palettes, this is probably the most full, and this is in its decluttered state. So we've got a Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Tint. This Dr. Paw Scrub and Nourish Lip Scrub and Original Balm. This is really handy. So we've got the scrub here in the top, and then, oh my word, the balm, and really handy for travel because you've got 2 products there in one little small space. We've got my Rem Beauty lip oils. This is what turned me on to Rem Beauty, but I don't really think I like anything else that they do, but I do like the lip oils. So this one is in Strawberry Soda, and this one is in Pickin' Petals. They just came in a little set, so handy for traveling, etc. This is my full-size Rem Beauty. This is in Raspberry Drip and is my absolute favourite. It also has a really cool applicator. It's got like a ball in it, and it's really cooling on the lips. I shouldn't have opened it really because it's brand new, but I've opened it now. I also got the lavender one, which is in I think it's in my work bag. There is some stuff missing actually, which isn't ideal, but I couldn't find it, so I just left it. These 2 are from Revolution, and they are Pout Tints. I'm gonna have to go into Superdrug or somewhere and try them and see, because these smell and taste disgusting. But this one is like a pinky colour, and this is in Sweet Pink, and then the other one is in Nude Dreams. Both really nice colours. I really like the shades. So we've got the pinky one there and the nudie one there. Really like them, but for something that goes on your mouth, it tastes really disgusting. And I do find that actually with quite a few brands, I don't seem to think about where that product is going or where it's going to end up. I've got 2 Jeffree Star lip ammunitions. This one, I don't know what on earth has happened to the packaging. It's gone really sticky. if any of you guys have Jeffree Star lip ammunitions, then please let me know. I think it's got like a rubberized like case, and it's, you know, when stuff goes like that. This one's in Holy Fashion, and this one is in Nudist Colony. So Nudist Colony is a super nice like pinky. Okay guys, so my Nudist Colony lipstick just broke. This is the shade. It is such a nice colour. Yeah, it's such a nice shade. I'm really upset, and it's just gone all over my lovely silver grey carpet. So yeah, not ideal. I don't know if it broke because I had it turned up too far, or if it's just really old. I'm a bit petrified now. This is Holy Fashion. A nice colour, a nice shade too. I might see if I can replace Nudist Colony from like Vinted or something, just because I do really like it. This is a Pixie lip, one of those ones that changes colour, pH type thing. I don't like it because I don't like the applicator, and it smells like chocolate orange a bit, which is weird to me. This is a MCO Beauty birthday cake balm. Again, it's this kind of applicator that I'm not such a fan of, so I'm not so keen on that. This gloss stick is by Revolution. I think it's trying to be a dupe for the Fenty gloss sticks, but actually it smells nice. It's a really nice shade. It is in the colour Sweet Rose. That's the shade. So nice. I think it's a nice dupe, a nice alternative, much cheaper obviously than the Fenty, but you're paying for the name, I guess. And then in a similar fashion, we've got the Fenty Beauty. This is the Gloss Bomb stick. So this is like the sparkly one. Oh my god, what is happening to my stuff today? What? Just taken the whole top off. Okay, these go so sticky. I've got one of the like glossier ones, and they just like melt. I don't really know what happens, but that is the shade of that one. Very nice, and now clearly very broken in my collection. The only thing is as well, like with most glitter stuff, you can see potentially that I do have a lot of glitter on my hand, but that's okay. So next we'll go carry on with Fenty. I've got these two gloss bombs. So this is the clear and this is Fussy. Fussy is just sort of a nice peachy colour. I do like Fussy. I've seen it in several different things. I don't know if I actually said, but I've got the Water Brat blusher and highlighter coming from Vinted, and I should have waited, but I didn't want to wait to film this video, so you will see those at some point. This is the Body Collection England lipstick in Sangria, and this is just a satin lipstick. Really nice shade, quite a nice wintry sort of autumny shade, and it's like £1, so you know you can't ask for more than that. This is actually one of the few liquid lipsticks I have. This is from Ofra, and this is in Pasadena. When you swatch it, it seems a bit dry. It's this one here. Again, like a lovely autumny kind of shade, but when it's on the lips it feels nice and moisturizing. Another liquid lipstick is this one. This is the Lacura Kylie dupe. This one is in Nearly Nude. They smell so good. I think they smell better than the Kylie ones, if I'm completely honest with you. Super duper creamy and nice, a really nice sort of nude shade. And then we've got this Clinique. This is just one of their basic lipsticks. This is in number 13, Love Pop. It's kind of like a lighter pinky, like a mid-tone, I guess. I'm not very good at describing shades and colours. And then last few little bits that I'll be swatching are these. If you've watched my videos before, you know I'm not a huge fan of these. This is Hope and this is Wonder, and these are the lip oils by Rare Beauty. These are so expensive, about 16 to 20 pounds I think for these tiny little things. The doe foot is massive in comparison. Oh, not done a very good swatch there, won't surprise you to know. They smell funny and they taste like weird minty sort of scent, so taste, so I don't like them. I keep them because I spent so much money for them and it annoyed me. So this is Hope and this is Wonder. They're nice shades. I mean, do I think they're fantastic? No. But am I going to keep them? Hell yeah, I'm going to keep them when I've spent so much money on them. Quite staining my hand. This is going to need a good scrub. We've got these two lip oils from Too Faced. This is the Kissing Jelly Gloss. So we've got this one in like a blue raspberry, and actually it doesn't, you can kind of see it here, it doesn't come out blue, it just has a nice sheen to the lips. And then this one is in bubblegum, and it's just kind of like a glittery top there, like a sheen. They're quite nice. I don't own much Too Faced stuff, and I think I got those in a set of some sort. And then this is a jelly lip oil from Revolution. You can see it has a weird smell. This one's in Candy Ice Pink and it's like a really false like candy sweet scent, which is not my favorite. And then these two lip oils are the same, they're sheer same. Oh no, actually they're not. This one is sheer pink and this one is sheer rose. There's a slight definition of color. These are from MCO Beauty. I haven't tried them yet. And then last but by no means least is my highlighters and face palettes. So I just start pulling stuff out in random orders. So we've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. I think we all know about this. I haven't used it. I got it from TK Maxx. Really lovely sort of shades. You know, they're not chalky, they're just so nice and smooth. I haven't used it yet. I bought this in sort of anticipation that my Jeffree Star Brain Freeze wasn't going to last forever, and it didn't. It went very odd, so I actually decluttered it. I think not in the last declutter I've just done, but a previous one. And I never thought I'd get rid of any Jeffree Star, and actually I got rid of pretty much almost my whole collection. I think the only Jeffree Star thing I've got left now is one eyeshadow palette, some singles, and then my whatever lipstick I just showed, what's it called, Holy Fashion, and that's it. That's my collection, and I used to have tons of his stuff, but anyway, that's a chat for another video. This is the Glow Edit cream highlight by Revolution. This is in a light. Now the reason why I have so many highlighters, just to say, from Revolution is that I did I did a haul shop from there, but the haul didn't quite go to plan and I deleted the footage, and that's that. Like, I'm not going to go through and pick stuff out, so that you're seeing it now. So yeah, this is one of these. Now I don't know, is this the dupe for Charlotte Tilbury or is this the dupe for the Iconic London? It's like a really lovely bronzy kind of champagne-y. It's quite cool. You twist it up and then twist it back down, and actually you get quite a lot left over on the little sponge, so that's really nice. So I don't know which one that's a dupe for. Please let me know in the comments below if you know. I've got these 3 She Glams. So I've got one highlighter. This is in Bellini Brunch. Their highlighters are really good. It's just like a ooh, that was very zoomed in. A champagne-y type colour. Obviously, if you shear it out, it's going to look slightly different, but that's that there. And then their blushes. I love their blushes. This is the first time I ever used a liquid blush. These are really good. So we've got the Love Cake, which is a more muted sort of pinky tone. And then we've got On Point, which is a bit of a brighter tone. So you've got On Point and Love Cake, which I love these. And I was, in normal circumstances, I'd probably panic that I'm going to run out, and I would buy some more, but I haven't. And once they're gone, I'll use up some other stuff and then I'll buy some more. This little highlighter is from Revolution. This is in Just My Type. Quite a cute little sort of, again, champagne-y sort of moment. Gives a good little sort of subtle, I'd say it's more of a subtle highlight, if that's what you're into. And then we'll do palettes. So we've got this Cheek Leaders Mini Pink Squad by Benefit. Got California, Tickle and Dandelion. Really good for travel. And then this Cheeky Camper one, I got this because it's got Hula Light. So you've got Hula Light, Dandelion again, and Coralista. Really good for travel. I don't think they make those ones anymore, which is a real shame. So, and I don't think they do Hula Light anymore, which is even bigger shame. But there we go. This highlighter palette, this is by Revolution, and this is the pink Posse or Pose edition. The cream, it doesn't really have, even though you can see it there, sorry, that's the cream. These are literally shades 1, 2 and 3. There's nothing more to say because they don't say anything, but yeah, the cream, I think it's more to maybe help it stick. But you've got this shade here. So you've got like a lighter pink and a darker pink. These are, and what did I swatch before? Oh, the Anastasia ones. So if you can see here, these are a bit more sort of chunky, but it's quite a heavy swatch. So if you swatch them a bit more lightly, and if I sort of blend them together, that's the sort of shade and effect that you will be expecting. Next is the Morphe. This is Blind Date Cheek Thrills palette, and this is a dupe for the One Size Beauty. So again, it comes with the little cover over it, and then you've got the sort of cream, a more highlighty shade, and a blush shade. Actually, that's where they differ. So this is more of like a cream to powder, this middle one here, the cream and then the pure powder. Just nice little subtle sort of moments. Really nice, and a hell of a lot cheaper than the One Size Beauty. And actually the One Size Beauty, I sold it on Vinted because I really didn't like it. And it annoyed me how expensive it was and how much I didn't like it. So I got rid. This is the Huda Beauty in the Light Glow Obsessions. It's just a highlighting palette. I do use it, maybe not as much as I should, but you could say that about pretty much everything that I own. So again, these are more sort of like say like subtle shades, highlighting or highlighter shades, which is fine. We don't always need a high beam moment, and you know, you can build it up to make it a bit more what you're looking for. If you want something, I suppose it's better sometimes to have something that's buildable as opposed to something that's sort of right in your face right away, because you might not like that look. This is my NARS Orgasm. This is the larger one. This is a lovely blush. I used it for a long time. Then I started using the, oh, I feel like that's dry. But yeah. You can't really, I don't think it really shows up, but love that. This Studio London Flawless Bronzing Stick, I bought it because I haven't really used sort of contour or done contouring. That's the shade. It's quite a nice sort of cool toned bronzing shade. I did give it a go. I don't think I was very good at it, so I would probably try again. These, much like the lip oils, are a huge disappointment. These are in Happy and Spirited. I was neither of those things when I received them. So this is, they are so pigmented as well. I didn't realise when I bought them. Probably a good thing I've only got 2 small ones. And I've just drawn all over the lid of one with the other. Here we go. So yeah, so we've got Happy and Spirited. They are very, very, very pigmented. Actually make a nice shade when you mix them together. That's actually quite nice. But yeah, I might actually get together like a little sort of collection of makeup that I'd like to work on, similar to like a Project Pan, but I kind of gave up on Project Pan because I go all in and then I forget or can't be bothered anymore. So that's very much how I am sometimes. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see those types of videos. We've got this Pixie on the go blush, and it came with the pH lip type situation. So yeah, it's a pH one, so you probably won't see any difference on my hand because I don't know how much but this is, I prefer this to the lip balm. You can kind of see it start to change there. But you can actually use that. One of my friends at work, I saw her use one of these as like a lip balm, and I thought it was a good idea. Excuse me. Oh, it does say cheek and lips, so I didn't even notice that when I bought it, so that's good. This is a Revolution Jelly pH tint. This is like a dupe for the Milk makeup, I expect. So yeah, this is a stain. I'm not going to swatch it. I don't know what it is with Revolution stuff, but it all smells just like chemical. I don't know if it's me. I don't think it's me. I can't think that about everything. This is the Revolution Ethereal Pink Jelly Shine. This is a highlighting version. Really like this. I tried it. I just swatched it, but yeah, I really like that. It gives a really bright, I mean, if you like a strong highlight, you'd like these. If you want something that's a bit more subtle, I'd recommend, although it is so glittery, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it does give quite a lot of glitter. So if that's not, I would probably actually more use it on my eyes. I would have to test that and see if it picks up like on a brush very well, and then put it on my eyes as like an eyeshadow topper, or even just on its own. I think that would look really nice. And I've got this Buttermelt blush by NYX. This is in the shade For the Butter. It is a nice shade. It is very buttery. It's a bit darker than I wanted, but the light one was very light. I did use this the other day, and you can see the difference there. When you first put it on, but if you shear it out, it's not so bad. But it was very pigmented, so and it's actually stained my finger and probably now my hand. I really should swatch on the other hand, but I'm saving this hand for eyeshadow when I do my eyeshadow palette collection. So last two things, makeup wise, this Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo. My husband bought me this because I looked at it in Harrods. Get me shopping in Harrods. I was just visiting. And it is a cream blush and highlight. I think it's like a, oh, I think it's getting a bit dry. I've had it for such a long time. But that is the blush and that is the highlight. The highlight is beautiful. I mean, that is a beautiful combo. I need to start using these things more, guys. I just, you know, when you work from home and I don't want to put makeup on whilst I'm sitting here, but I feel like I need to do more like trying on videos and stuff like that. I don't know how successful I would be, but if you'd like to see that, then please do let me know and I'll be more than happy to give it a go, even if it's just for the laughs. Do you know what I mean? Just for the jokes. And then this is did actually that have shades on it? It does, but I can't read them. So this is the Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. Her Love Glow and Love series is right up my alley because it's all pinks. I got this off Vinted. It is upside down there, but you've got a glow cream base. These two I think are more like creamy products. I've got a Super Glow formula, the Glow Impact powder and the diamond powder. So I will swatch them, but I've got a feeling that it's probably a good thing these are the last things that I am swatching, because I feel like they're going to, yeah, so that's those. And those are the swatches. So yeah, really nice. Not as sort of overly glittery as I thought. I think the diamond powder one, that's quite glittery, but you'd expect it to be because it's literally the clues in the name. But yeah, that is it, guys. So that is my collection for 2026. I'm not sure if I did another one this year. I may well have done, but even if I have or I haven't, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe. Please let me know what you have in your collection. Do we have anything that's the same? Do I have anything you'd like to try? Or do you have anything that you think I would like? I certainly don't need any recommendations for blush or highlight or anything really, but you can never have too much. Or maybe you can, but I'm just trying to convince myself that you can't. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.